So, yeah, the election, I think it's very important. I'm really hoping that the voters get out,
Right.
and everyone is voting in this election, especially the young people,
Okay.
and especially the new Americans that have come into the United States, so
Okay.
that their voices are heard as well. I like Hillary because she's much more open and understanding, more progressive ideas, I feel, much more inclusive.
Okay.
I don't like the idea of building a wall. I
Right.
don't like the idea of excluding people based on their race, religion, or color of their skin.
Right.
So that's really what I'm looking for, is somebody that can, be there for everybody,
Right.
and represent everyone.
Right. Is there anything that you don't like about her?
I mean, when you look at her policies in comparison to her opposition, I really agree with what she said after watching the debate last night. I agree with her standpoint on pro-life and making sure that women have access to safe health care and make those decisions with their doctors.
Right.
So for the most part, I agree with her stance on the positions.
Okay, good. So, I mean, how do you feel about this whole election coming up as we get closer and closer to the days? And it's, are people going out to vote? I mean, do you hear people just say, you know what, I'm gonna stay home, because I don't like either candidate?
I'm not hearing that so much. I mean, I don't really understand the undivided or undecided voters at this point, because you really couldn't have two candidates that are more different. So right. I'm hearing from most of the people that I know that they are Hillary supporters, and I think the thought of a Trump presidency is frightening to many people that I know, because of his policies on immigration and Muslims.
Right.
And he just doesn't seem to be very inclusive.
Right. Because you have the opportunity also to work with immigrations and people you deal with on a daily basis. How do they feel about this whole thing? Are they afraid? They think they're going to get deported, or do they feel that they're going to be able to become citizens here and be able to be productive right here in the neighborhood?
I think there is some concern about what's going to happen if Donald Trump is elected. I think it is fearful for people when they hear about building walls and wanting to deport people. They're not sure what's going to happen. I feel like the kids are hearing this, and they have some concerns. I made the mistake the other day of saying, like, ooh, that trumped what I thought,
right.
And not in a political context.
Yeah.
And one of the kids was like, Trump? Like, immediately he was kind of alarmed by that. So,
right.
I mean, that's concerning for me when the kids are scared about the presidential candidates.
Right. Is there and so is there anything else you want to say about either candidate before?
I just hope people get out and vote. I really hope
right.
that they do not sit home and think that their vote doesn't count, or think that one candidate has the cinch and the other one doesn't, so they decide to stay home. So
right.
I really hope everybody goes out and gets their voice heard.
Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me. Earn my vote with Edmondson. I appreciate you.
All right. No problem.
All right. Okay.
No problem.
All right. Thank you.